Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracy Daviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. If you're stuck and need help moving forward, be sure to book your complimentary cut to the chase call with me so we can talk about the ways I can help you. Book your call at yourvamentor.com/chase. Today, I want to talk to you about how to make bold moves in your business and how I can help you do it. Today's quote is from Jessica Zainstra. If the only reason your clients come to you is your price, you need to evaluate your business. Bold moves like big rate increases are essential to explode your business. Let's go. Building an amazing virtual assistant business is technically not a difficult thing to do. You find a client, you do great work, they tell their friends about you, and you get more clients, right? That's the dream. We don't have to market our business. We don't really have to network. We just keep getting referrals. This is actually what happened to me in my VA business. But it didn't happen just because. It happened because I made strategic decisions and moves to get my business to that point. And you can too. Here's how I did it. In order for your business to become the go-to referral in your community, you first have to be a part of a community filled with clients who need your services. Finding a place to spend your time while networking and marketing is one of the keys to growing your business a lot more easily. Choosing a target market is your first step. Deciding who, above all else, you're going to work with is essential. In the beginning stages of our business, we say yes to everyone. But there comes a time when that simply doesn't work anymore. Not if you want to have a sustainable business that you get paid well to run. You need to find your best clients, not just any client. And you need to find a whole bunch of them. For me, that was a community of business coaches that was being coached by a higher level coach. These business coaches, my clients, were paying $25,000 a year to get coaching for their business. They were serious business owners. They were being taught strategy, but they needed someone to implement their plan. Enter me. I worked with a number of them, and I got referrals all the time. I even got to turn down some of those referrals. But let me back up just a bit here. I told you I doubled my rates, and we are way past that right now. When I first started my VA business, I didn't know a thing about business or marketing or networking. If that sounds like you, I'm glad you're here. I learned the basics of business. Okay, nailed that. I learned a bit about marketing, but I didn't do it very well. I learned very little about networking. I was very busy hiding behind my computer and telling clients I worked from home so I couldn't go into their office to do anything. And guess what? I struggled to get great clients for my VA business. I got clients. It was really hard work, and they were okay clients. I bartered my services. I discounted my already low rates. I didn't know how to find the people who really needed me. And this is the key right here. When we start to associate ourselves online with high-level business owners, they're the ones who actually value what we do and have the money to pay us. When you find the community that really needs your services, you are in demand. I connected with my first business coach through a client I was working with, a small client actually. Not only did that business coach need my services, but boy, did I ever need theirs. At first we bartered. They coached me while I did their work. We traded that. It worked at first, but soon we started paying each other because we each needed to have some skin in the game to make our work relationship more valuable. So I had a coach. The first thing we did was talk about my goals. I wasn't reaching any goals as it was, and when this person came along and told me I needed to increase my rates dramatically, I was so nervous. I was charging $25 an hour at the time, after almost 10 years of being a VA. I had actually started even lower than that. This was 25 years ago, but still. I struggled to find my own value. I struggled to find great clients. My clients ran me. They nickeled and dimed me at every step, and I let them. I still loved working from home, but make no mistake, I had started a business that became a job for me. So here I am sitting with my business coach, and he tells me I'm charging way too little for the expertise I have and the experience I bring to the table. He actually told me I should be charging $50 an hour. I think I choked. I know I choked. I couldn't even get great clients at $25 an hour. How would I ever get them for double that? But you know what? They were there in his community, these people paying $25,000 a year for coaching. He knew what they would value, and he could see my value better than I could because I had actually worked with him. We never see ourselves the way that others see us. So we did it. I doubled my rates. Big breath in. I went from $25 an hour to $50 an hour overnight. My next sales conversations were scary as hell. I worked on my confidence with my business coach before I started talking to my clients, but it was still really nerve-wracking to get to the money part. But you know what? The very first person I talked to said yes, and the second person did too, and they became great clients of mine. Let's check out today's quote. If the only reason your clients come to you is your price, you need to evaluate your business. I did this. I feel this. I always asked the client how much they could pay, and then I agreed to it in a lot of cases. But they don't get to decide. You have to set your rates and stick to them. This is why I teach VAs now to ask about the client's budget, but not how much they can pay to get whatever they want done. A great client will tell you that what their budget is, and then ask you what you can do within that budget. And you need to talk about it in exactly the same way. A great client is someone that needs the services that you love to provide. They have a growing business that depends on your support to make it fantastic. They value you and your business, and you work well together, and they want you to succeed as much as you want them to succeed. Great clients need us, appreciate us, value us, and pay us. And those are the clients I want you to work with. They're out there. You have to find them. You have to believe that your services are worth the price. And you need to find someone who can help you see it if you can't see it yourself. That's what worked for me. The second thing I did was to join a mastermind group filled with entrepreneurs who were also growing their business. It was one thing to have my business coach tell me how great I was. I was paying him, but I needed that trusted community too. And it was so important to have people who are in the same boat as me, building their business to talk to. Together we created strategy with the help of and under the guidance of our business coach, and I made strides. My confidence soared because I was surrounded by people who believed in me, and that made me believe in me too. It took just a few short months to raise my rates with my other clients. I moved some clients out, and I became fully booked out and on a waiting list for new clients. It was a terrific feeling, and one that I believe I never would have been able to get to on my own. If you're struggling, you need to get help. I can help guide you to what you really are worth, what you really want. For me, that was focusing only on the services I wanted to provide. It was offering prepaid retainers and packages only, no more hourly billing, no more rolling over unused hours, no more waiting on clients to send me work. I became the one in charge. I held weekly production meetings and secured important ongoing work for my clients, so we were never trying to find things to do. I was in charge of the task list and a required part of their business. I kept all their balls in the air. I had value. And I also created a high-ticket service offering that was a project-based service that was online conference management. My clients referred their clients to me, and I could say yes or no to every single one of them based on my schedule. Before I worked with my coach, I had nothing in place in terms of strategy to build my business. Absolutely nothing. I flew by the seat of my pants every day, hoping anything would stick. 2 years later, I started showing VAs like you how to do it better than I did. Getting Started as a Virtual Assistant is my self-study program that was a live program at the time, and it was born out of that experience, and I still continue to sell it now because it's still basic foundational business and marketing that you need to set yourself up for success. It's time for you to create the business you love, create the freedom that you're dying to have, and I can help you do it. Let's look at your business together, make some changes that will really impact what you do and what your VA business does for you. We can work together in my group coaching mastermind, the virtual circle, to get your plan in place. It takes some honest assessment, a plan, a commitment to do the work, and you have to show up and take the advice and implement the strategy. I blew the doors off my VA business when I joined a mastermind group and did the work to make the changes in my business that honestly were long overdue. You can do it. It's time to evaluate your business and make those changes. You know I can help you do it. I'm going to leave it here for you today, but first, let's circle back to today's quote. If the only reason your clients come to you is your price, you need to evaluate your business. If you need help breaking through that barrier to find the great clients that you really need you and value you, get in touch with me. I am here to help. It's the only reason I'm here at all, as you know, to help you become a ridiculously good VA. I've helped hundreds of VAs who are stuck get moving, and I would love to do the same thing for you. We can work together privately or through my group coaching mastermind or through my self-study free and paid trainings. I have lots of ways I can help you. Just be sure to reach out so we can talk about what you need. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Ridiculously Good VA Show. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. For more great resources for your VA business, visit my website at yourvamentor.com. I'll see you back here next time.